Type 1 diabetes community, we have an islet cell reclassification update today from the Crushing T1 Foundation. Most of you know that I am a T1D dad. Our daughter Caroline has type 1 diabetes. She just turned 7. She was diagnosed at 10 months old. I have a team of T1D parents that I am working closely with. These are parents that would chain their arms to a door to cure their children if it meant that their children could be cured of type 1 diabetes. On July 9th, I got a phone call from one of these parents who told me that he had made a personal connection to Senator Mike Lee in Utah. He told me that he had just completed a very long phone call with Senator Lee and updated him on all of our islet cell reclassification efforts. And that is how Mike Lee became involved in helping us to reclassify pancreatic donor islet cells. And today I'm excited to announce that the Deseret News, which is the major newspaper in Utah and Salt Lake City, they just put out an article today about HHS actively reviewing Mike Lee's push for a new type 1 diabetes treatment. It is very important to me as the CEO of the Crushing T1 Foundation for the entire type 1 community to understand how hard we at the Crushing T1 Foundation are pushing HHS to get this reclassification done. It was us who made contact with Mike Lee, and now Mike Lee is pushing HHS and RFK Jr. personally to get this done for our community. And we are doing everything we possibly can to make this happen. I'm going to go through a few highlights of the article. It says HHS is actively reviewing a request from Utah Senator Mike Lee to reclassify a set of specialized cells located within the pancreas to be used for the treatment of type 1 diabetes. The department is aware of Senator Lee's request and is actively reviewing the matter, an HHS spokesperson told the Deseret News in a statement. We appreciate his continued engagement and advocacy on behalf of Americans living with diabetes. Senator Lee has said that HHS already has the authority to unilaterally make the change. Doing so would simplify the transplant process, Lee said, and align oversight. Just so everyone understands why this is so important, if HHS reclassifies donor islet cells from a drug to the organ that they actually are, it would speed up a potential curative therapy for type 1 diabetes to be approved in the United States. And I believe if that happens in the United States, it will spread like wildfire worldwide. The article goes on to say that it is not clear how quickly a designation change could be made by HHS or if the request will be approved, but action from the department would expedite the process as legislation can take months or even years to be approved by Congress. Saving lives should not wait for politics, Lee told the Deseret News in a statement. Boy, is he right. Senator Lee goes on to say, like many initiatives I tackle in Washington, this came to my attention as yet another example of rigid bureaucratic regulations keeping beneficial treatments, products, or procedures